The National Vaccine Task Force says WA could be receiving up to 235,000 doses of Pfizer vaccine each week by the end of the year. The task force has outlined the predicted allocation of vaccines for every state. The number of doses is expected to rise each month, with the Moderna vaccine also listed as becoming available in September.
This is in line with the commitment I made in my first appearance to, now in a new phase of the campaign, providing as much transparency as we can around all of the data to allow people to plan as well as they can.
Use of the AstraZeneca vaccine is predicted to decline as the majority of those over 60 get the jab. But the plan also comes with a proviso that all the allocations are subject to change. After almost a year and a half of operating under some form of restrictions, hospitality venues in WA can now run at full capacity after limits were eased overnight. But staffing those venues is proving to be an ongoing challenge, and some in the industry say it's time for structural changes to win workers back.
A new day with new freedoms. The 2 square metres rule abolished at bars, restaurants and hotels. But for many venues who've managed to ride the COVID wave just keeping their heads above water, the recovery is only just beginning.
I think it'll still be with a bit of caution. We're not just going to go fantastic. We're back to what we were 12, 18 months ago.
Despite a gruelling period in hospitality, Andy Freeman is pushing ahead, hoping to open a new brewery in the CBD by the end of the year. But first, he's got to find staff.
Potentially between 50 to 70 staff needed for that one venue, so that's quite large, and we're drawing from a pool of talent that is already dilute and thin.
The Australian Hotels Association wants more skilled international workers from low-risk countries to be allowed in to help fill vacant positions.
We've estimated in Western Australia there's about 8,000 hospitality positions that are currently needed to be filled. And they range from chefs and cooks to supervisors to banquet staff to kitchen hands to housekeeping and general food and beverage attendants.
Many experienced local hospitality workers have shifted into other industries or been snapped up by mining companies. There's now a push for venues to move away from casual hiring and offer more secure, long-term employment options to lure them back.
I think it's a structural problem that we need to really start looking at resolving, and I don't think the answer to resolving this issue is to bring in 8,000 workers from somewhere else.
Phase 5 of WA's roadmap out of the pandemic still serving up some challenges. Charlotte Hamlin, ABC News.